Hello and welcome to the 8th tutorial in this series, for which I'm just briefly gonna describe modules. Unfortunately I forgot to save since the last video, so the this place where the tag that we made in the last video is gone, but it doesn't matter because we don't need it. Let's just go somewhere else and then go to groups and double click somewhere on the map, and then just US Army, rifle squad, that's fine, and then units, double click the player and the unit, and then set it to player. Okay, and then perhaps move it down a bit. Then go to modules, and a module is just something that alters gameplay. So for example, if we double click on the map, we can add stuff like ambient animals, which is a module that will just add animals around the mission or the map, and then double click next to it, and maybe ambient civilian vehicles, and next to it, and ambient combat. Oh wait, actually first ambient civilians. As you can see, they're grouped, which is not what you want. So go to groups and then ungroup them, so drag from them to nowhere, and that should be enough to actually have some ambient stuff in the mission. So let's just move those out of the way a bit. Oops. Like so, and then go back to modules and double click somewhere, and then we're gonna choose the battlefield clearance module, because and ungroup it, because some of the modules require synchronization, because they apply to specific units. So go to synchronize and then drag from the module to the player, and this will synchronize the model with the player, and this basically means that this module will only apply to the player. And this module will enable you to track units that it's synchronized to.
One, check your fire. One, check your fire.
2 is dead. All, hold fire.
So you get this drag
Injured.
ability or action or whatever, and you can drag them around. And of course, if you've got an enemy, so let me just create an enemy unit. Better have him face away.
All, fire.
Target eliminated.
Whoops. Synchronize him as well to the module.
Scratch one.
And whoops. You should be able to drag him as well. Yep. There you go. And then there are other modules as well, like let's just copy paste this, so Control C, Control V, then change it to first aid action, and Control V and change it to first aid simulation, then synchronize it with the players group and the enemy as well. And when you synchronize it to a member of a group, it'll apply to all the members. So as you can see now, he goes into this first aid mode. So you can actually, you can drag him around because of the clearance, battlefield clearance module, but you can heal him as well because of the first aid modules, which is not a good idea because he'll wake up and won't be very grateful, so he'll just shoot you. But take precautions.
All, what's that? Man. Form line. Good day, sir. Form wedge.
But you know, it's possible. And I do believe there is a surrender module as well, actually. Yes, surrendering. And this module will make units surrender if they're, you know, outnumbered. So synchronize it, and then drag it to the enemy, and perhaps turn these around so they won't spot him immediately, and let him face the units. So hopefully he will give up immediately. If not, he's going to be dead.
2, taking command.
Taking fire.
Hey, target that man. He's down.
Okay, so what we're going to do is just copy this guy a few times, then go to groups and group each one to the leader, or simply to the one next to, and it automatically group to that group. And okay, we don't want them to outnumber us, and then perhaps away, and then go to here with a waypoint.
Under fire.
Okay, that's the ambient vehicle module.
Enemy man, 500 meters.
All fire.
1, line.
Okay, that wasn't so good. We better turn them around and try again.
Under fire. 11 o'clock. Enemy man, 100 meters. 1, 6. Target that man. 8, 4. Target that man.
Injured. Wounded. Medic. Medic. Wounded. Somebody help me. Wounded. Injured.
2, taking command. 3, heal that officer. Roger. Moving out.
Medic. Standing by.
Standing by.
1 on the new actual. All engage. All free to engage.
Okay, so none of them surrendered, but you know, they will surrender sometimes at least. So, oh, there's a few more modules that may be interesting. So modules, and then double click on the map, and choose the ambient combat module, and again double click next to it, and choose the SecOp manager, the second operation manager, or sorry, secondary operation manager, and then groups and ungroup them, and then synchronize them to the player. These three don't need synchronization because, you know, they don't need specific units to act upon. But the SecOp manager and the ambient combat manager needs to know who they apply to. So for the SecOp manager, who it's supposed to give secondary operations, and the ambient combat, who it's supposed to give, you know, some ambient combat to, or for, or whatever. We probably won't see the ambient combat module, but we'll see the SOM. Unless I get killed immediately.
11 o'clock. Enemy medium range. Under fire. 1, 6. Target that man.
Damn it.
11 o'clock. Enemy medium range. Enemy fire. Enemy man. 12 o'clock. 100.
Actually, let me just delete them.
Roger. Waiting.
All halt.
Standing by. Ready. Ready. Waiting.
So,
Roger.
and that's the ambient animal module. But if we wait, we should get some secondary operation from the headquarters. There we go.
Stand by for mission update. Locals report enemy caches in your AO. Can you search for these caches?
Negative. HQ. Cannot divert at this time. Out.
Out.
Alright, so that's pretty much the modules. Of course there's a lot of other modules as well, but most of them require scripting, except some of them, like the effects don't need scripting. The environment colors have no effects, etc. But you can change the behavior, like the setup manager and the ambient combat manager, but you also